Hello, welcome. My name is Tay, and today I will be reading more Reddit stories. This time I will be throwing r/relationship advice in the mix. Our first story is from Pops240620. My girlfriend smells. Oh man. My girlfriend, 24, female, and I, 24, female, made it official and started telling family and friends that we're dating. The first time we cuddled, she smelled like dog poop. I didn't want to put my nose near her, and that's the only thing I could think about, being close to her. I pushed it aside. We made plans on the fly that night, and I didn't think too much of it. She probably didn't get the chance to shower before coming over and forgot to brush her teeth. I regretfully overlooked it completely. Today, we watched a movie and cuddled. The smell wasn't as intense, but still bad. It didn't smell like dog poop this time, but as if she wore a dirty beanie for 3 days straight and didn't wash her hair after. Ugh. I was so disappointed because I was planning to kiss her tonight and make a move, but couldn't pull myself to do it because of the unclean smell. What do I say to her? I really like her, and I couldn't break up with her because we just made it official. She's kind, caring, understanding, funny, and a joy to be around. I don't want to hurt her feelings, and I definitely don't want to break up with her. I see a future together, but I need something to change. Any words of advice? TLDR, my amazing girlfriend smells dirty, and I need advice how to address it. So, we're gonna go down to the comments and read a few before the edit. The first comment is from Strange Mango 1211. I would suggest telling her you smell something off on her and ask her what it could be. Maybe an article of clothing, or she's not keeping up with laundry in general. If she knows you think she smells, I think she'll start making changes ASAP, hopefully. And once you open the door, it'll be easier to add on later if needed. A reply to this comment from Les Mellon, agree. A guy at my friend's work smelled like he didn't wipe his behind, but then later worked it out because his flat was too cold, so all his laundry was taking too long to dry and getting that horrible damp smell. There's lots of reasons people could smell bad, some less gross than others. Another comment to this post is from Legitimate Ice 8435. I normalize this in all my relationships by regularly asking them how my breath smells or if I smell okay. Another commenter, Nofi loves you. How did you start a relationship with someone who smells bad? And a reply to this comment from Izubgo. My attractive would have dropped to 0 over this ick. Okay, so my first initial thoughts, stank. I don't like stank. That immediately makes me lose my appetite to want to eat, be near that person. It'll make me just gag. The smell is... ugh. So, that's probably need to be addressed right away, or just I don't know how you get in a relationship with somebody without even being close enough to them to like smell them, unless it was like a fully online thing. Then that's a different story. I don't know how they met, but let's read this edit here. I think it gives us a little bit more context. Edit. A lot of people seem confused, so I'll clear it up a little bit. We've hung out a lot the last few weeks, 3 times a week, and I drive in my car everywhere we go. We've hugged a lot. I never smelled her in any of those moments until we were up close and personal. The only times I ever smelled it were those 2 times. I put my head on hers. A lot of you mentioned it could be her diet, her hair, her shower habits, her mental health getting the better of her and being unhygienic, her pets, her shower, shampoo, body wash products, or new piercings. She has diagnosed gastroenteritis and something else with her gut. So she has severe digestion issues that cause chronic pain and can't eat certain foods and has a hard time eating in general. This leads to mental illnesses, but I don't think it's a lack of shower. I think it could be her hair, maybe not washing it as often, which makes sense because she has very, very short hair. She also has 2 older dogs, but when I've been to her house a few times and nothing suspicious came up, she's not a dirty person and she takes care of herself. She has ear piercings that are healing, so maybe that too. So there's probably a lot of contributing factors. Eating habits, living with pets, digestion issues, and maybe she's not washing her hair a lot, or new healing ear piercings. It's a sensitive topic, and I'm taking her out later today to mention something. I'm going to say I'm allergic to her hair shampoo and ask her please to change it. She's very kind and understanding, so yes, the conversation will be embarrassing and uncomfortable, but I will support her the best way I can and be understanding and accommodating as much as she has with me. Then I guess we'll see what goes on from there. Thank you for the positive comments. I know this isn't uncommon in partners, and after reading your advice, I know how to address it. Much appreciated. Update. I have to break up with her today. Yo. Oh, man. Today was the worst she's ever smelled. I never smelled it until my nose was to her hair until today. I couldn't be in the car with her, and the movie we went to sucked because it all went to... because it was all I could smell and think about. I didn't even take the time to say goodbye. Just got out of the car, gave a respectful hug, and left immediately. She looked depressed and disappointed pulling out of the driveway. I can't look at her the same. Y'all, this is so bad. I feel so bad for her. I have secondhand embarrassment for her. I wish things could have worked out. I really liked her. Gonna break up with her tonight. I know it's an a-hole move, but I don't think I can tell her the real reason. I'm just gonna blame it on the stress I'm going through because life is kind of crap right now, even without my girlfriend in the picture. Ugh, UG. I wish I didn't put myself in this situation. It's funny in hindsight, but geez, I'm over it. Gonna laugh and cry on the down low with my friends over the next few days. That sucks. I'm sorry, OP.
What the hell?
That... Oh, man. That's terrible. Yeah, like, I don't know. When you get in the car with someone... I recognize smell. A car is a small space, is it not? Is a car not a small space where you would be able to smell someone, you know? And it seems like they met each other a few times before getting into a relationship, so I don't know, man. You just gotta... there's nothing I can really say about that. You broke up. Now you know next time, hey, be vigilant of how the person smells. If you don't like that, don't get into a relationship with them. Oh man, I'm so sorry. All right, the next story is from Throw RA. Hi. My 23 female boyfriend, 24 male, has waifus and it's destroying me. My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years, and those 3 years have been amazing. He's genuinely someone I want to be with for the rest of my life. He makes me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. The problem started recently when he started getting closer to one of his friends. His friend is single and has multiple waifus, which, from what I understand, are fictional characters with whom he is in a relationship. I don't have a problem with his friend. I do, however, have a problem with my boyfriend developing his own relationship with 3 separate characters. At first, he told me it was all a joke. I then found writing he had done, a story about himself and these characters having an orgy. After I confronted him, he finally admitted to being serious. Apparently, he used to be into this stuff before we met, and talking to his friend made him feel like he wanted to start again. He won't tell me anything about it because he says it makes him uncomfortable to talk about it. When he said that, the only thought in my head was, "You're uncomfortable? You're the one doing it." All of this has made me feel so alone, unappreciated, and violated, betrayed, and hurt. I feel like I shouldn't care because they're fictional, but he spends all day talking with his friends about his sex fantasies with other women. It's brought back insecurities I had dealt with after my first relationship ended. I feel like his behavior spits on the mutual respect I thought we had for each other in our relationship. What's my best course of action here? Should I try to talk to him about it or just get gone before he makes everything worse? And an edit for context. When I say waifu, I mean he's having a second relationship with these characters. It's as serious to him as our real relationship is. The first comment is from Liana Van. Again, how the hell do these guys get women? What the hell? Another comment from Novocaine Deficiency. Man's neglecting his real GF to bang a pillow with the picture of an animated character on it. Probably. So weird. Another comment. Your friend, Charlie. OP should get some husbandos and see how he responds. A reply to this comment from Big Meat 2819. She could write or have someone write some husbandos fanfic where her characters get in a sexy orgy with his waifus and do nasty, sick stuff to each other and let him accidentally find it and read it. Just kidding. Leave him. Don't play stupid games with a man-child. Another comment from Frangla is Flo. Yo, who are his friends he's talking with about this? That's strange enough on its own. So, in my opinion, if you had already expressed that you feel uncomfortable with him being that way, then you should just leave if he keeps continuing to do that. There's other guys out there who, have better focus on their actual girlfriend. And then I feel like that same type of dude would be the same person who, if he was given the chance and had a certain type of woman who fit a waifu aesthetic, he would sleep with that woman. So, it might be a reach, but I don't think you should be in this relationship anymore. Leave him, dump him, goodbye. This next story is from Defiant Molasses 444. My 21 male. Parents are angry. I'm no longer going on a family trip because I found out my sister, 29 female, is going too. This is after my parents assured me that my sister would not be going. I had a falling out with my sister last year due to issues regarding money and manipulation. My older sister has always manipulated me into helping her financially and in other ways. She herself has many issues and trauma, but I decided to stop talking with her last year after her and her fiance, 32 female, blew up at me and my girlfriend. I made this decision so I could be more at peace and so I could get away from the toxicity that is very common in my family. I gave her the opportunity to apologize for the things she did and said to me and my girlfriend, 21 female, but she did not do it and doubled down. During the time that I made this decision, my parents were also having issues with my sister. They had all just gone on a trip to visit my family in Central America. Apparently, my sister and her fiance caused issues on this trip, and both my parents promised me they would never go on a trip with them again because of how problematic and cheap they were. Shortly after this happened, my parents and I had agreed to go back to Central America in March due to a cousin getting married. My only condition was that I would only go if my sister did not go. They agreed to this condition, and so me and my girlfriend, 21 female, started to make plans to go in March. Fast forward 6 months, and now they are telling me that my sister is going on a trip and that I have to deal with it and get over my beef with my sister. I told them I'm not going anymore and will go some other time that my sister does not go. But they tell me I'm selfish / disrespectful and that I will be breaking a promise that I made to my family in Central America. I'm wondering how I should tell my family in Central America that I won't be going to visit them in March anymore. I feel bad that I won't be going anymore, but I will send them a wedding gift and will visit some other time. This first comment is by Cultural Shape 3518. Quote, I will be breaking a promise that I made to my family in Central America. Well, you should have thought of that before you broke your promise to me that sis wouldn't be involved. That was also quoted. As for what you tell the family, either just say something's come up and you won't be able to make it anymore, or be honest that you've had too many family gatherings ruined by your sister's drama to risk it. Maybe they'll rethink whether they want her there either. A response to this comment from Spiteful RRDMTA. I just tell the family the truth. Quote, too many trips have been ruined by my sister and her fiance. They have used and manipulated me countless times and even had the gall to explode at me and my girlfriend and say some truly horrible things. My sister and her fiance have yet to even so much as offer a false apology, let alone make a sincere attempt at reconnecting. This altogether has led me to clearly stating I will not travel with those two anymore, and my parents agreed to this. They too have had trips ruined by their cheap, manipulative behavior and pledged that she would not be on this trip. I agreed to go to visit you all on the condition that she was not there. To my surprise, my mom informed me that now, with 2 months to go, my sister is suddenly going and I have to just suck it up. I'm refusing to come down as this was not the agreement. My mom broke her word and I will not travel with them as a result. I would be more happy to come down another time. Simply let me know a time that works for you and I will gladly come visit. I thank you for your understanding. Name here. Grow. That's a good one. That's a good one. Another comment from Nani65. Stick to your guns and don't travel with them, OP. Is there any way you and your girlfriend can go and stay mostly separate from your family? Don't fly with them, don't stay in the same place, don't join in excursions, etc. If that is possible, go and don't gauge with them. If it's not, let your Central American family know that you won't be coming and send them a gift. I would not bring up the family drama to them. They've got enough to think about. As to your folks, just don't argue with them or even discuss this anymore. They know that they are crappy and don't care. Good luck, OP. So, in my personal opinion about this story, I think that they should not go on the trip. And I think that they should just, since it seems like they're going to was it a wedding in Central America? Yeah. So they're going to a wedding. And I wouldn't want to bring any drama to that. I would just honestly let them know, hey, something came up. I won't be able to make it. Here's a gift. Give them a gift, and visit them another time. Now, there was a comment in there that was like, or you could just go and just don't engage with any one of them. Which, I don't know. They might be the type of sibling who, goes out of their way to get a reaction out of you, So, honestly, I would just do what you're doing now. Don't go. You already told your parents that you don't want to be involved in any events with that sibling. So if they don't want to listen to you, then guess what? You put your foot down and you let them know, okay, well, we're not doing this. We are not playing those games. No, ma'am. No. Okay, so for our final story, under r/relationship advice is from user complicated. My 22 male boyfriend got angry with me, 22 female, for going to the emergency room. Is this grounds for a breakup? From the title alone, yes. I, 22 female, went to the emergency room alone when my 22 male. I, 22 female, went to the emergency room alone when my 22 male boyfriend wouldn't wake up and take me. I work weird night hours, think 8 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. I go to the gym after work sometimes because I'm already up. A few nights ago, I did this when I started not to feel good. I cut the workout short once I got sick at the gym. I continued to feel worse after I got home. I woke my boyfriend up and told him what was wrong. He has never been a guy to talk to when he's half away. But he stood over me while I was doubled over on the floor in pain and told me he was going back to bed. Flash forward an hour and a half. I haven't thrown up for a while when all of a sudden I get sick again. This time it's blood. I freak out. I can't get a hold of my mother, she's a nurse, to see if this is ER worthy. I yelled at him, shook him, and finally just drove myself. I finally come home from the hospital stay with reassurance from the doctors that it was good that I came, and to an angry boyfriend. I am so unwell and angry, but also sleep deprived, so I tell him to put a pin in it because I don't want to discuss it right now. Flash forward to now, 2 days later. We haven't spoken about it yet. He's been at work. He's a first responder. In all honesty, I don't know what to say. We've been together almost 8 years. I truly love him. Does this call for breakup? I'm gonna say my opinion first on this this particular story. It kind of gives extra context, him being like a first responder, but you would think that he would be, I don't know, more willing to help. That is so terrible. You were like, that's like a bad situation to be in, and your partner is not there for you when you really need them. You were in medical danger, and he did not step up to help you at all. And then when you come back, He's angry? Are you serious? I mean, hey, if you're not married, shoot. And even if you were, that, I don't know, that calls for some type of therapy, some deep discussion, because that's just ridiculous to act like that when someone that you love is hurt like that. Who's sick enough to be, throwing up blood? That's some serious stuff right there. Oh yeah, it's just boyfriend. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would look back at the relationship and see if it's even worth it. I would leave him over that. I would. That's ridiculous. That is an emergency situation and you did not show up at all. You just want to get mad. Anyway, let's read these comments. First comment is from Blanket Statement 5. What the hell is he mad at you about? A response to that comment from Fartface319. She had the nerve to wake him up for a little bit of blood in her vomit. What a drama queen. Am I right? OP, please dump this sack of sadness. Another comment is from Comfortable Search 704. You were vomiting blood and he's angry? Please dump this guy. This is a red flag that he isn't someone who will have your back. You can't trust him. You were vomiting blood and he was not only uncaring but actually angry. A response to this comment from Elise Cowrie. Wait, first responder? Mad at you because you went to the ER for vomiting blood? What the freak? He honestly doesn't care. Start figuring out your life separate from his. If he can't be there for something serious, then how is he going to be there for anything? Also, maybe you guys are just falling out, or he is. You know, based on that post from 6 months ago, I feel like he is looking for an out because he doesn't want to be the bad guy who just fell out. He already fell out. He's a bad guy. He's already a bad guy. You're getting mad at your partner for throwing up blood. Come on now. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Leave him. Leave him. It is not a y'all problem. That's a him problem. That is a serious situation and he is not dependable. You deserve better. You deserve better. All right, and that was the last story. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel and looking at my video. In this video, I was drawing Hunter character Hisoka. And I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Have a good day and goodbye.